The road to WrestleMania always kicks off with the Royal Rumble in January. Since 2008, there's been a pit stop on that road to WrestleMania with the Elimination Chamber. Yes, the Elimination Chamber started back in 2002, but in 2008, that is when it was basically made a staple in February in the middle of the road to WrestleMania. Hey guys, it's Tim from Pro Wrestling Unlimited, and here are 19 interesting facts about the Elimination Chamber and Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. So not counting this year, in total, there have been 24 Elimination Chamber matches from 2002 to 2019. With that, we have watched, if you've watched every single one, you have watched 12 hours, 34 minutes, and 34 seconds of action inside the Elimination Chamber. Now, only one time has the Elimination Chamber gone 40 plus minutes. It was in February of 2018. The Chamber match went 40 minutes and 15 seconds. On the flip side of that, there has been one Elimination Chamber that did go a sub 20 minutes. It's the shortest Elimination Chamber of all time. It was the second Elimination Chamber in August of 2003. Speaking of times in the Elimination Chamber, Triple H has spent the most time of anybody inside the Elimination Chamber. In the first Elimination Chamber, Triple H spent 39 minutes and 20 seconds in that match. Now, the interesting thing here is that early on in that match, Triple H is actually technically injured after he took a massive frog splash from Rob Van Dam that crushed his larynx. Only 4 men have won the Elimination Chamber more than once: Triple H, John Cena, Edge, and Daniel Bryan. What's special about Daniel Bryan's 2 chamber wins is he is the only man to successfully defend a championship twice inside the Elimination Chamber. He did it back in 2012 and in 2019. Speaking of multiple chamber wins, Triple H has the most wins inside the Elimination Chamber with 4, coming between 2002 and 2009, and the last time we ever saw Triple H inside an Elimination Chamber was a decade ago in 2010. As far as the most eliminations in a single Elimination Chamber match, that came in 2018 when Braun Strowman eliminated 5 men. Another interesting fact about the 2018 Elimination Chamber, it was the only time, other than the tag team Elimination Chamber matches, where there were 7 men in that match. The match was ultimately won by Roman Reigns after Braun Strowman, like I stated, eliminated everybody else. As far as the shortest time ever spent inside an Elimination Chamber match, we told you Triple H has spent the longest, but Edge has spent the shortest. In 2009, Edge started off the Elimination Chamber with Jeff Hardy and only lasted 2 minutes and 59 seconds. Now, with that 2 minute and 59 second loss, Edge would lose the WWE Championship. But Edge would later in the night attack Kofi Kingston and enter himself into the other Elimination Chamber match taking place, winning that match, walking out victorious, setting a record, becoming the first and only man to participate in 2 Elimination Chamber matches in the same night. Now, we told you that Edge only spent 2 minutes and 59 seconds inside the Elimination Chamber in 2009, but that wasn't the quickest elimination. In 2012, the Great Khali entered the Elimination Chamber in 5th. 49 seconds after he exited his pod, he was pinned and eliminated by the Big Show. Some may say, what's the greatest finisher of all time? Well, we don't know that per se, but we know what the greatest finisher of all time is inside the chamber, and that is the spear. 9 times has a spear led to an elimination. Edge has speared competitors 4 times for eliminations, Bobby Lashley twice, and then the Big Show, Goldberg, and Roman Reigns have all garnered Elimination Chamber eliminations 1 time. Now, we told you earlier that Edge was in 2 Elimination Chambers in 1 night. Well, how about somebody being eliminated in 1 chamber twice? Yeah, that was done by CM Punk in 2011. In 2011, CM Punk was set to come out 4th when, I guess you could say, his pod malfunctioned and wasn't able to open all the way. Randy Orton would take advantage of this and RKO CM Punk, eliminating him from the match. The anonymous Raw general manager deemed that unfair, re-entered CM Punk into the match, where he re-entered 6th, ultimately losing at the end to John Cena. Also keeping on the trend of 2s, only twice has the 2 men that started the Elimination Chamber also gone on to be the final 2 men. The first time we saw that was with Batista and The Undertaker in 2008, and the last time we saw that was with Edge and Rey Mysterio in 2011. Keeping with that trend, as far as starting the Elimination Chamber, only 4 times has a man that started first or second gone on to win it. We've seen Taker, Cena, CM Punk, and Edge all start either first or second and win the Elimination Chamber. Out of the 15 times that a championship has been defended inside the Elimination Chamber, 8 of those were successful defenses. As we told you earlier, 2 of those was Daniel Bryan. When you look at how many people have been inside the Elimination Chamber, it's almost too many to count at this point, but we can tell you that in 2008 at No Way Out, Fit Finlay was the oldest and still remains the oldest competitor to ever compete inside the Elimination Chamber structure at the age of 50. Now with that, we do have 2 facts about the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view itself. This year, we will see Andrade defending the United States Championship against Humberto Carrillo. That is actually history-making, as this will mark, and I know you're going to not believe this will mark the first time that the United States Championship will be defended on an Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. Like I said, I know you're probably not going to believe that, but it's true. And our last fact, also going in with this year's Elimination Chamber, this year will mark the 2nd year in a row that the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view will see a handicap match with the WWE Intercontinental Championship on the line. This year, Braun Strowman will be defending in a 3-on-1 handicap match where he will defend against Shinsuke Nakamura, Cesaro, and Sami Zayn. Last year, Intercontinental Champion Finn Balor also defended in a handicap match against both Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush. So with that, guys, those are 19 interesting facts about the Elimination Chamber and the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. Were there any interesting facts that you felt we missed? If there are, let us know in the comments below or on social media at PWUnlimited. This weekend is the 2020 Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. It is the final stop on the road to WrestleMania, and we hope to see you here live on the PWUnlimited YouTube channel following the pay-per-view as we recap the entire show.